Hello everyone, welcome back to Meloview. Today we're diving into episode 4 of Love, Death and Robots season 4 to 400 Boys. This episode is based on a short story by sci-fi writer Bruce Sterling, who also worked on the Half-Life series, so it's no surprise the world building here is so intriguing. The story takes place in a war-torn world where young men from the south are forcibly conscripted. Those who refuse have their tongues cut out, like one of the main characters, Mute. To survive, the youth form underground gangs, each controlling their own streets. They also possess a strange psychic power, allowing them to communicate and even combine their energy into shockwaves. But despite this ability, gang wars never stop, until a horde of giants invades, crushing the world above. Only those hiding deep underground survive. Our protagonists are hiding deeper than subway tunnels, but the giants' sheer destructive power rips open their shelter, forcing them to the surface. What they find is a wasteland, ruined streets littered with corpses. Then, they run into Glasses, the leader of a rival gang, who once slit their captain's face from mouth to ear. But with the giants as a common enemy, old grudges must be set aside. The giants are called 400 Boys, because they've taken over the 400 block, and they have the eerie faces of young boys, despite their monstrous strength. In a particularly surreal moment, one giant uproots a bridge and hurls it toward the moon, a clear nod to America's space race and its underlying racial tensions. The survivors unite, including an all-female gang on roller skates wielding spiked hockey sticks. Using their psychic power, they shrink the giants, but the fight isn't over, they still have to take them down in brutal close combat. In the end, teamwork prevails, but the final line, "Nothing ever really ends," hints that the struggle is far from over. This episode is packed with allegories. The Southern War mirrors the American Civil War, where black liberation didn't end oppression. The gang wars reflect how marginalized communities fight over scarce resources. The 400 Boys symbolize white supremacy, seemingly invincible, but weakened when faced with unity. The bridge thrown to the moon critiques how racial injustice persisted even during America's glorious space era. 400 Boys uses surrealism to reflect real-world struggles, and that haunting final line reminds us that some battles never truly finish. While the episode leans more on metaphor than action, its depth makes it unforgettable. That's all for today's breakdown. What other metaphors did you spot? Let us know in the comments, and see you next time.